A vice presidential debate you just watched, and likely the last one we'll see this presidential election cycle.
Ohio Senator J.D. Vance and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz laid out very different views on immigration, the economy, and foreign policy.
Yeah, the debate also on the heels of growing tension in the Middle East. The Israeli military now confirming it's striking Hezbollah targets in suburbs of Beirut. A response to Iran launching at least 180 missiles into Israeli airspace earlier today. The U.S. says that those launches were ineffective. Many details still not yet shared about IDF's ground operation that began just last night.
Reporter Atra El-Nashar joins us now with a recap of the major topics addressed at tonight's debate.
The vice presidential nominees delivering a more measured debate than we've seen from the presidential candidates this cycle. Instead of personal attacks, Governor Tim Walz and Senator J.D. Vance focused mostly on their policy ideas for the issues Americans say are most important to them. The candidates defending ambitious economic promises like lower taxes for the middle class and higher wages, and how they'd be paid for.
Kamala Harris has said to do the things she wants to do, we'll just ask the wealthiest to pay their fair share.
She's been the vice president for 3.5 years. She had the opportunity to enact all of these great policies, and what she's actually done instead is drive the cost of food higher by 25%.
The two clashing on immigration, an issue both parties have struggled to address for decades.
We had the fairest and the toughest bill on immigration that this nation's seen. As soon as I was getting ready to pass and actually tackle this, Donald Trump said no.
We had a record number of illegal crossings. We had a record number of fentanyl coming into our country. And now that she's running for president, or a few months before, she says that somehow she got religion and cared a lot about a piece of legislation.
As conflicts worsen in the Middle East and Ukraine, Walz and Vance argued their ticket will be the steady hand America needs to lead.
What we've seen out of Vice President Harris is we've seen steady leadership. We've seen a calmness that is able to draw on the coalitions to bring them together.
Donald Trump actually delivered stability in the world, and he did it by establishing effective deterrence.
Hot button issues driving voters to the polls like guns, abortion, and climate change also sparking heated debate. But will specific policies be what sticks with voters?
The candidates here want to make a good impression on the voters, give the idea that if they had to, they could step in and do the job of being president.
Getting right back on the campaign trail in must-win battleground states. Wednesday, Walz will be in Pennsylvania, and Vance is headed to Michigan. In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar.
Mail-in ballots already being sent out in Palm Beach County. The supervisor of elections office confirming 190,000 made it to mailboxes by Saturday. Meantime, if you have not yet registered to vote, that deadline is next Monday, October 7th. You can register online, by mail, or in person at the supervisor of elections office. 35 days to go until Election Day.